Hello, hello, and welcome, welcome, everyone. I know we had to move the show a couple of minutes later, but it's all good. Sometimes we have some technical support issues, and we needed technical support. But we're here, we're live, and we are so excited. Remember, this is Woman on Fire season. The whole month we've been having Woman on Fire, and today, Friday, weekend is not going to be the exception. I am so excited to be able to introduce to you another incredible woman on fire. This lady, I've known her pretty much almost since Woman on Fire it started, and this is going to be an incredible opportunity for me to share more incredible women from the community from Canada. Some of you know that it's not just Canada now, it's US, overseas. There's people coming from overseas. Woman on Fire, I have to kind of be a little bit repetitive, but it is a nonprofit organization and profit organization created by Allison Harvey. For the last 10 years, she has honored and accommodated and put in a platform where, as of any other places, there is no such a place in the world where women from the community that are doing great things in the community, they're coaching, they're doing a lot of incredible things that they probably wouldn't be appreciated or um, notice if it wasn't for this platform. So, as you can see on the screen right now, it will be on April the 22nd and 23rd, where we are going to have two incredible days with Allison Harvey and all those other women's plethora of information, business ladies, singer songwriters, coaches, authors, and the list goes on. And today we're going to be talking to another lady that has done tons of things like the community, is also a coach, and has a lot of things to share. So the tickets for Woman on Fire is still available if you would like to purchase, because it is one of the things that you can't miss. The website is down here, and make sure that you participate. It is going to be two incredible days. If you're busy that weekend, you can always just go for the gala or go for the networking on Saturday. Is definitely up to you. So today, as I mentioned, we are going to be talking to another incredible lady, as you can see it on the screen. Her name is um, her name is right here, is Lee-Ann Alexis, and she is a woman on fire. She's a professional crystal wellness and health advocate, nutrition consultant, counselor, and nutrition coach, whose movement and heart inspire an incredible journey of healing. She is a consummate overachiever, powerhouse. I can so testify because I've known her for a while. And outline junkie warrior princess, successful corporate businesswoman, and the list goes on. And I'm actually not this is not kidding, everyone. After two-car accident, pulling away from her Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I did not know that she did that. I used to do Muay Thai before my knee injury, but we have some things in common. She is a fast-paced, highly motivated career, Canada, playing with the big boys. She decided to start a successful coaching, counseling, and training business, and she is striving since. Many of her clients, friends, have given her various nicknames such as Coach Ladybug, Genie, and just a couple of names. We will be sharing her website and information right after we bring her on, because she does deserve a wonderful round of applause. Hello, finally, we are here. Woohoo! Ladybug, I didn't know about that one, but definitely. So you've done jujitsu. Look at you.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Oh, so coaching was not always part of your life. You've done many other things that what I remember what when we have conversations before this incredible life that you have right now. You're always so happy. That's one of the things that I always remember about you is having a beautiful smile. You have such a gorgeous smile. Having a beautiful smile on your face is always happy, always cheering yourself and others. What else? Take us a little back. What else have you done in your life?
Well, oh dear. Such a question. Well, okay, so we know the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I did youth coaching and mentoring. I did, but before that, I was doing a cake business. Love doing that, and that's something that's going to come up again. I'm going to start. I'm going to relaunch that. So, you know, although you're working out and staying healthy, sometimes you do deserve a treat. So, just make sure you don't eat the whole cake at one time. I used to work in corporate Canada, working for one of the big five banks or financial institutions, doing um, internet service and internet security there. And oh, what else did I do? So much, so much. Just love it. Love life. So
I know you do. And one of the things that I love about you is, again, always being so cheering. And obviously, we don't have a perfect life. Our life is not perfect. As a Christian, myself and yourself, we know that we always have trial and tribulation. And one of them that you've had, which is very significant, very important, and obviously left a big scar in your life was two, not one, but two car accident. How did that left you? I mean, I know that myself having a car accident as well, things always turned and gives you a new perspective. What happened with you?
with the first car accident, it wasn't as bad. So that one I forget about. It was the bigger one that actually the funny thing is we were planning a trip to Israel to
Oh,
walk the steps of Jesus and follow, his trail. And lo and behold, a week before we left, I was in a car accident coming from jujitsu practice. I was actually training to be a trainer in jujitsu, and someone totaled my car. So I thought, gee whiz, like, is somebody trying to tell me something? Because they're not going to win. So having going through that, I said, we're not going to cancel our trip. We'd already paid for it. We were going in a week. Um, Nothing was holding me back. And that's pretty much how I live my life. Nothing holds me back. I might get some setbacks, but I just use those as stepping stones to move forward and just keep on going. So that was something that I was determined. We were going to Israel. We were going to Jerusalem. We were going to walk, and I was going to walk, car accident or no car accident. And to tell you something, I wasn't supposed to walk away from that car accident. So when the police came and saw the car, they were like, and you're the driver. This other person who totaled your car, they're lucky that you're walking out of this car because we could have different charges for them. So I said, it's all by the grace of God, and I'm not trying to sound hokey, but that's exactly how I live my life, by the grace of God, and whatever he deems and directs, I follow. Um,
mhm.
that's where I kept going. So everything that I do business wise or ministry wise is all because he's ordered my steps.
Amen. Amen. It's funny because you said this exactly same thing happened in my car accident. Actually, I was unconscious, but I can hear them saying how many people died in this car. And we were actually alive. I was just unconscious. Incredible. And we have still a mission. We still need to be at service. Otherwise, we would have been gone. Obviously, we know that, right? We knew we need to do something else in this planet in order that's why we're here. And I believe that strongly about you, Leanne, because again, every time I see you, I know that you have something to accomplish, something to work towards, and someone to help. And with everything that you've done in your life, obviously you help tons of people accomplish their goals. So what got you into coaching? What was so special that you decided, you know what, I'm seeing results? I want you to tell the story. What happened that you decided, other than all the other things that you have done in your life, coaching is for me right now. I need to do this because.
Well, coming from the accident, when you're in an accident, you don't want to move. You just want everything to be over. You just want to move on to that next part of your life. But for me, I needed to make my body move. And I guess people would call it a gym rat, or I'm an adrenaline junkie. And I think that is one thing that I can definitely look up the word adrenaline junkie in a dictionary and see my picture. So when I had to get to working out, I started to see results. Not only did I see myself being better, I saw myself being stronger. And I said, you know what? There's no way I can keep this to myself. I have got to share this with others. And in doing that, and it didn't take like this massive in the gym. It just took this little tiny mustard seed or a tiny step of, I can do a little bit more today than I did yesterday. And if I can do that, and trust me, I don't like to work out, but I also do like to work out. I don't like to work out because, you're like, but at the same time, the part that I do like to work out is I know that there's going to be results coming. So I figured, if I can do it, so someone else can do it. And if they want to see someone who's real deal, then I can do it with them. So I kind of wish I could bring my trainer, but if you would talk to my trainer, he knows I grump and groan the whole way through the workout, but I push through and do it. And the same way I do that, I don't mind if someone else does it, because it's just the real deal. Sometimes you just don't feel like working out. But the fact of the matter is, once you do that one little step that you did more than you did yesterday, you're getting further ahead at what you want to do. And for me, that was the saving grace, is just seeing someone else's life light up because I just gave them a little nugget or something. And that nugget helped them move forward. And I always want that whatever I share with others, they can share as well. So it's always pay it forward and feed into somebody else's life. My cup can never stop overflowing because I'll always pour into someone else's life.
Mm. Wow. I feel exactly the same thing, Leanne. I have difficulties going to the gym, but once I'm there, right, things start working and I don't want to leave. It's just
Exactly.
a part of me getting from here to there. That is and then the pain after, right? Because you use muscles that you didn't use before, so they're gonna hurt. But once you're there, is actually a good feeling. And again, when you have someone helping you, or even saying you could do this. And for you that are a coach, I think that's one of the things that we all need, somebody to help us move forward and say, tomorrow you're going to see, maybe tomorrow you're not going to see some result, but the day after and the day after it's a long process. Awesome. So who are the best people to work with you, Leanne? People that have gone through accident, people that perhaps have medical issues. Who do you usually are the best people to work with?
I work with usually women who just, they're so busy that they're like, I don't know if I can get that 5 minutes in, that 20 minutes in, even that 30 minutes in. But I found that once we carve out how your schedule works, you can carve out the time to work out and the time to take care of yourself. So it's generally women who are quite busy. They have their families, they have their lives, they're very powerful. They're rocking it out in the workforce, and they're like, I just need to make sure I make time because I'm trying to take care of other people. And at the same time, they kind of forget themselves. So a lot of those women, they neglect taking care of themselves. And the important part of you taking care of someone else is you got to take care of you. Because if you don't take care of you, you can't take care of someone else. And that's where I come in.
Yes. it seems one of the common denominator here, the season that we've been doing for Woman on Fire. A lot of women have been come and said pretty much the same thing that you're saying. How important it is for us to be able to take care of ourselves, and that's one of the last on the list. It's always sometimes the dog is number one. I was talking to Dr. Ann just the other day, and it was exactly the same thing. The dog is number one, the kids and the husband, and everything else. And then you're just like, oh, if I do walk today, great. If I don't know, I can't. There's no time. But that shouldn't be the case, right, Leanne? It shouldn't be the case. We should be priority, because then we can take care of the dog. We can walk the dogs.
Well, tomorrow isn't promised. That's
Yes.
the thing. Tomorrow isn't promised, and even our next breath is not promised. So go ahead and take that breath so that you can help someone else do the same.
Yes, yes, I love it. Beautiful advice for you that are watching today or later on or whenever, because this is saved here and all our social media. And by the way, if you would like to interact, welcome, because we are here to serve you. So, talking about service, I mean, you've been part of Woman on Fire for at least the last 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. You're very familiar. You're actually one of the exceptions to all the ladies that I've had here. None of them have been ever been a Woman on Fire. You're the only one that I have so far that have some sort of experience of what Woman on Fire is. For the audience that are watching you for the very first time in my network, can you tell us, what has been the last times that you've been on Woman on Fire? What does it mean to you, and who nominated you, or the honorary part?
Okay, so to be in Woman on Fire, it's really empowering. I don't have any other, buzzwords or anything. It's very empowering. You learn how to grow more, and you learn how to share that growth with others. And that growing comes from inside. And I found that there's so many programs and I guess events out there that claim to be like this. They're not. This is like no other. This is genuinely from the heart. And knowing Allison, everything that she does, she puts her heart into. And
Yep.
it's so pure. It's unadulterated, real deal. There's no fluff. There's no fancy dancy smoke and mirrors. And I've been to different events where it's smoke and mirrors, and I'm thinking, wow, I don't want to be a part of this. You walk away with all the rah rah, but none of the reality of who you are. It's just
Hmm.
hype. And I don't believe in that. With Allison and with Woman on Fire, you are exactly where you are supposed to be. And someone has taken enough time to care for you and given you the opportunity to realize that you are worthy and you are worth it. And I like that. And being
Hmm.
was such a shock to me. um, I had heard about Woman on Fire, and I'm like, that sounds like fun, but it never dawned on me that I would actually be a part of it. And being nominated just melted my heart, because I thought, wow, someone actually sees what I'm doing and wants me to share. You know, I don't have any other way of describing it.
It's
It's
very
it's
humbling, Leon,
yeah.
to be able to, and I've been nominated myself, and I've been honored by Allison herself. The not the previous, but the one before. We obviously didn't have the last 2 years due to the COVID and all that. But it's so humbling to be able to say, "Wow, I'm just doing my job. I love to serve. I love to do this. I love to make sure people get recognized here on this little platform." She brings it up a bigger scale. And every time that I think, okay, I've seen everything that a Woman on Fire has to offer, then she comes up and she raises the bar, and you see more incredible speakers, more incredible vendors, more incredible people like yourself. And I'm thinking, how can this be? How can she overdo herself with so much network, but it is. So what are your expectations for this year? Because I don't even know what to expect right now. And the sky's the limit when it comes to Woman on Fire, when it comes to Allison.
Yeah, I have no idea what to expect because with Allison, it's always an incredible time. Um, I don't know if you are just watching and just sort of peeping in, keep peeking and get your tickets because I guarantee this is the place to enjoy and the people you meet and connect with. Um, that was huge because you can start your business and wonder, okay, where do I go next? Who am I going to connect with? How am I going to meet people? I have met so many amazing women from Woman on Fire. The first year that I was there, I thought, wow, what can happen next? And like you said, what more can Allison do? But every year she raises the bar. And every year, Woman on Fire becomes just amazing, phenomenal. I love the fact that this year the logo is We Blazing because we are blazing. We're trailblazing. We're on fire. We are hot to trot. And the fire fun is going to come with Allison. I said I think she's celebrating a birthday during this week.
Yes, yes.
That's going to be amazing because with Allison there's nothing but fun and nothing but joy. And if you haven't experienced that, you are truly missing out.
Listen to this lady. She knows what she's talking about. We both have been there almost every year. And I know, Leanne, we always have a really good time. We talk, we network. It's like seeing a sister again. And that's one of the things that I love about Woman on Fire is the sisterhood. I mean, we're all busy. We have no time for nothing sometimes, but we just manage to get together in the summer for a barbecue or a potluck. Again, Woman on Fire is our biggest connection, and you comment on people's social media, and you know comment on their looks, and it's just such an incredible and strong network that it can't be break. So I love that about Woman on Fire. Talking about website, I want to make sure that people that are watching now or later on will be able to connect with you, because there always someone out there that is struggling with their workout, with their eating habit, with their lack of motivation, with their discipline. I'm sure I'm guilty myself. Where can people reach you?
You can reach me at www.leannalexis.com. I think it's below. You can go to that link. That will connect you with my calendar. That will connect you with having I love, so one of my amazing times of the day is to have my tea. So connect you to have a virtual tea with me so that we can figure out what's going on and how we can keep you moving toward that healthier life. It sounds so difficult when you hear I've got to get healthy, but it's very simple. It is just a simple step, and it's just a simple little twitch of the mindset, flick of the switch, and you're off and running. And I think that is what I offer to people, is they don't realize that it's very simple, and it just can be broken down into little bite-sized pieces where little bits make big results, and that's all you need to do. So definitely check out my website. I'm also on Instagram at Livin in Wellness, and it's Livin in Wellness at I think it's Instagram. So if you're looking it up, it'll be LivinInWellness. So instead of living in wellness, because we're all living large, and we're living in wellness just one bit at a time. I always will poke that, because here's the thing: if your mind is out of sync, then your spirit and your body will be out of sync. If your body is out of sync, then your spirit of mind and mind will be out of sync. And if your spirit is out of sync, your mind and body will be out of sync. So what I do is I work with you to put all of those three things in alignment so that you can keep on rolling. And as your mind is growing and your spirit is enhancing, your body is getting stronger. And all of you come full circle to wholeness.
So as you can see, everyone, right here is the website. You can scroll down, and I can see here that you love to put some recipes. You also have a challenge or join our community. I guess it's basically us keeping in touch with our workouts or with our eating habits, or even sharing recipes. Love the website, but I know you were saying that you're also doing some changes coming up soon.
I have some changes coming to the website. I have some new stuff coming up, new recipes, of course, because as we just went through those 2 years of COVID, I was playing in my kitchen. So love it. I also have more love notes to you to just keep encouraging you and to keep that momentum going, because you can't just sit still and stagnant in that.
Mm-hmm.
As an outdoor girl, I love it. So I love to share everything that I can with you without putting you on the spot and without putting me on the spot, but helping you to remember that you can take some time for yourself to dig deep and share with others. So
Mm-hmm. We have to, and I think you that are watching right now, definitely connect with this lady and mention that that was you saw her right here on the LizyT show. We're connected through Facebook, Instagram, and oh my goodness, I can't even remember how many social media there are. But you will see right here that LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, IGTV, Facebook, and obviously my website. You will have this link. And if you mention that you saw her here on the LizyT show, hey, that's my goal. One person, just one person. That's all we need. So what are your goals for the future? I know that we plan one day at a time, especially being a Christian. We depend on the Lord for everything. And you just said it. There is no guarantees for tomorrow, but there's some things that I know that we're working towards. What is your working towards looks like?
I'm working towards having the beginning of launching some retreats and
Wow.
doing the Snatch My Waist challenge again. I'm also going to be launching another side of, like I said, I used to do cakes, and I'm going to be relaunching that. Now, the difference between my cakes and other people's cakes is I'm not putting all that white sugar into it and all that processed gunk that isn't going to help you maintain the work you did. Why do so much work to make yourself healthy and still give yourself a treat, but get a treat that will wreck all the work you did? I don't believe in that. I believe you can reward yourself, and I believe you can still have a treat, but you don't have to eat the whole treat. And you can also make it healthy and tasty. So I can't wait to share with whomever and everyone else who joins in. I can't wait to continue sharing with my other clients. I know they love it, and I love the fact that it's like a community. It's like a sisterhood.
Yes.
It's a family, and I love
Yeah.
it.
As you can see, there is times for you to be able to connect with her and plot your time to have a conversation. I know you offer some consultation, so which is incredible. One of the things that I love about what you said, we all deserve a treat. And it's true. One of the things that I'm guilty of is just looking into the wrong treat. We can still treat ourselves, but give us an example. I mean, if it's not the white stuff, what else can we use? And I know the answer, but I some people might not know.
Exactly. So I don't use any refined sugars or anything. And when I'm making breads, or because everybody loves bread, I'm not gonna lie, everybody loves bread. When I make breads, I use different flours. So I'll use like almond flours, or I'll use buckwheat flours, or things that are going to give you sustenance, give you protein, give you other nutrients that you wouldn't get in enriched flour or enriched white flour. So things like that. Instead of using white sugar, I'm using palm sugars, and I'm using, you know, um, the fruits that can flavor your food differently. One of the things I love to make now, I have never been a carrot cake girl until a little bit later, I started to do carrot muffins, and I said, okay, so carrot cake typically has a lot of sugar,
Yes.
a lot of oil. I found ways to do it. I've seen recipes with applesauce, but I'm like, okay, where are you getting your applesauce from? Because that has a lot of sugar.
It's
So
true.
I make my own applesauces when I'm doing that. When I'm using the carrots, carrots are sweet enough. You really don't need all the sugar that's in there. So you can find the sugar and the sweetness come from the carrot and the applesauce that you make, and you don't have to put in 3 cups of sugar. You can put in 1 cup and find that you're good to go. You know, all of the oil doesn't have to be all of that oil, and you don't have to always use vegetable oil. You can use oils that are healthier, avocado oil, which will not take on the flavor of avocado when you're baking. You can use coconut oils. These are all the oils that are going into your system and making you healthier. You know, one of the things that I learned on the trip that we were on, and my mom reminded me this year, is that when we went to Israel, one of the things that they had said is the ladies in Israel and in Greece, they used to take a spoon of olive oil every morning. And I'd forgotten that. And I started back doing that. I know that's bad grammar. I started doing that again, and I feel amazing. It is an incredible feeling.
One of the things that I recently as well, since the whole lockdown and wanted to be healthy and having a good immune system is actually coconut oil or coconut butter. Eating that as well, it's huge. It's huge. It makes a huge difference. It's one of the things that actually clears your mind. I don't know what is in it. Well, actually no, but there's so much ingredients, so much benefit for you as well. The addiction with sugar, it has been compared to someone who is actually addicted to cocaine. I
Yeah.
mean, that's how powerful sugar it is. And I know that it takes sometimes, just like anything, in to get into a routine, about 21 days for you to completely detox yourself from it.
And it can be difficult because it is like it's like its own drug. I don't know anyone who said, "Oh, I can get off sugar like that," and has done it. Mm-mm. It is a process, and you do go through like with withdrawal, just the same way you would any drug. So it's there's something in that white sugar that keeps you coming back, and it's the same way that if you talk to any drug addict or recovering alcoholic, there's something in it that keeps you coming back. But it's when you start to break free and see yourself coming clear, walking through that clearer path, it's a different story all on the other side.
Yes, yes. And I know that you're probably wondering, can I accomplish all that? Can I
Yes,
able to do it? Absolutely. You don't have to be alone. Make sure you follow this lady down here, and she will set up a consultation with you. She will set up a time for you to be able to connect, have some of your questions answered, and perhaps she is the right fit for you. This is the answer. This is the prayer that you've been looking, that you've been asking for, and she can guide you through it slowly, through a process, through a lifestyle, right? Let's not call it a diet. Let's not call it anything. A lifestyle that you need to be. Perhaps you have health issues that doctor said, take this medication and that medication, and instead of you getting better, you're starting to go down, because we know that medication is only for a short period of time, not for a lifetime. So yeah, connect with Leanne, and she will be able to give you all the assistance, answer all the questions that you have, and book a time with her. One of the things that I love forward to seeing you at Woman on Fire, Leanne, is to be able to hug you again. I know
oh yeah,
we saw each other in the summer for the barbecue, which was amazing. And yeah, there's going to be a lot of women, including yourself. So, are you going to be able to partake of both days? I assume that you probably have a table on Saturday. I'm not sure. Are you bringing someone with you?
I don't have a table on Saturday. I will be coming to the pajama party, and then I'll be coming the Sunday to the gala. Unfortunately, this year I wasn't able to swing all of the days off. So
Gotcha, gotcha. And you coming on your own, or you bring in someone with you?
right now I'm coming on my own, but I might be able to finagle someone to come with me.
A nice date. Yes, yes. I get it. I get it. Not to worry. It'll be a big surprise. It'll be a good surprise. So I know we can talk forever because you have so much to share and you have so much knowledge. Your website is incredible, but I know that there's going to be some more changes. Are you working perhaps on a book or something that to help? I know you're doing a retreat. Any dates for retreats yet?
I'm looking at June, so and it'll probably be just like a 1 day, just relax, refresh, and renew. 1 day, come on out and just get yourself off of the treadmill of life and
Mm.
get going for your summer. So
Well, let us know the date because we will love to promote you here on the LizyT show
thank you.
throughout our social media because we want to make sure that we get the number that you need to have for this retreat, and we'll support you 100% on this retreat endeavor that you have coming up. So it's been an honor again to talk to you. I know we have met in person. You're one of the few right now. I think, yeah, you're the only one that I actually know in person.
Oh wow.
So yeah, it will be great to see you again. Any last word, my friend and sister?
I can't wait to see you again, actually. I'm so blessed to, honestly, I am so blessed to have met you and to just connect with you and to get a big old hug. That is like the end all of be all. I can't wait. Um, I hope I hope anyone watching right now who has not got their tickets, that they would go ahead and get their tickets. Go ahead. You need to be there. You don't know what you're missing until you get there. And then when you find out what you're missing, you'll kick yourself in, why wasn't I here before? But it's okay. Just make the start.
I love it. She knows her promoted. I love it. This is great. Yeah, so get your ticket, everyone, for the ones that there's still time. There's definitely still time. The 23rd is just around the corner, but is almost here. So it is going to be 22nd and 23rd, right in Mississauga at the Double Tree by Hilton Hotel. 2 days. You can make it for just the Saturday or the Sunday or both. So, and you're going to be able to meet also Leanne in person and many other wonderful Woman on Fire, and obviously the CEO of Woman on Fire herself, Allison Harvey. And I love to sponsor this event every year, as always. Thank you, Leanne. It's been an honor talking to you, getting to know a little bit more, and obviously talk about your business. It's been incredible. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. I love to meet you again too. I can't wait to just, oh, girl, we got to get together.
Hug, hug, hug. Okay, everyone, it was great. I'm glad you tuned in, and we'll see you soon with another powerful, incredible Woman on Fire. Bye bye for now. Bye, Leanne.
Bye.